My name is Samir Sultana, and we are going to start with a new topic, work. And we are going to do practice questions on work. I'll be explaining you the concepts of time and work along with these 30 best questions. We are going to discuss 30 questions on time and work, and the approach that we will be following to do the questions of work is a completely new approach, and this is an excellent way of solving the questions. You do not need any theoretical knowledge to answer all the questions of time and work. I'll give you the basic idea how you can solve the questions without making any equations and without using any formulas. So all these time and work questions can be easily solved. Look at the statement, guys. Let's discuss the first question and learn the basic approach of solving time and work. Ajit can complete a piece of work in 8 days. If he work for 10 hours a day, Dishan can complete the same piece of work in 10 days if he work for 12 hours a day. If both of them work together, working 8 hours a day, in how many days will they complete the piece of work? So you see that here, guys, the first thing that you need to see here is Ajit has to work 10 hours a day for 10 hours a day for 8 days to complete the work. Similarly, Jishan has to work 12 hours a day, 12 hours per day, if you work for 10 days. Then you can see that, Ajit has to work for total 80 hours and Jishan has to work for total 120 hours to do the work. Now the point here that you need to look at is the work done by Ajit, right? The work that is done by Ajit and Jishan, both is same, right? Both of these two people are doing the same piece of work. So can I say that work done by A in 80 hours, if A can do a piece of work in 80 hours, B can do the same piece of work in 120 hours. Now, whenever you're solving these type of questions, what you're supposed to do here is you first define your work. And to avoid making equation, what you can do is you can assume the total work as a number which is a multiple of 80 and 120 both. Take any number which is a multiple of 80 and 120 because that will make your question very short. For example, right, you can define any work. It can be making one house, it can be even eating chocolates. For example, let me take the example of eating chocolates. Let's say that my total work is a number in terms of chocolate which is supposed to be divided by 80 and 120 both. So I'll assume my number to be, let's say, equal to 2. Let's say that total work is 240 chocolate. Now, Aziz can eat all these 240 chocolate in 180 hours. So can I say that in 1 hour, Aziz will be eating 3 chocolate? In 1 hour, the second person, okay, I have denoted it by B. This is Jishan, right? This is Jishan. Hello everyone, welcome to Relay on by. They will be eating 5 chocolate. They will they will be eating together. If both of 20 hours, so can I say in 1 hour he'll be eating 2 chocolate? If in 1 hour, the second person, okay, I have denoted it by B. This is Jishan, right? This is Jishan. Jishan is eating 240 chocolate in 120 hours. So can I say in 1 hour he'll be eating 2 chocolate? Now, if both of them are working together, if both of them are working together, they will be eating 5 chocolate. They will be eating 5 chocolate, right? So can I say that? 240 chocolate. If both of them are supposed to eat 240 chocolate, both of them will eat 240 chocolate in how many hours? In 48 hours, right? Now both of them can eat 240 chocolate in 48 hours, and both of them are working for 8 hours a day. So 8 hour per day in 48, if you have 48 hour, and on every day you are working for 8 hour per day, so the total number of days will be equal to 6, right? So it will be 6 days. Answer to the question will be C option. Right, so whenever you're solving a time and work question, you need to first define the work in terms of a number which is divisible by both of these two values. If you can do that, you don't need to make any equation, or you need to use any formula to answer the question. You can see, solve it with the simple basic logic. Now let's move on to the next question. Question number 2. Kamal is twice as efficient as Mukesh, and Mukesh is twice as efficient as Jitin. Jitin can complete a piece of work in 28 days. If all three are working together, how long will it take to complete the work? This is an efficiency based question, so you need to use the basics of ratio to answer it. Again, by defining your work in terms of units, will solve the question quickly. First, let's talk about efficiency. What is the meaning of efficiency? When I say that Kamal is twice as efficient as Mukesh. Twice as efficient means more powerful, more efficiency. It means if Mukesh is eating one chocolate in a particular time, in that same time Kamal can eat two chocolate. That means Kamal is twice as efficient as Mukesh. Or you can say that if Mukesh is doing 1 unit of work, in that same time Kamal is doing 2 unit of the work. Now Mukesh is twice as efficient as Jitin. That means Jitin is Mukesh efficiency is twice of Jitin. So can I say Jitin efficiency has to be of doing half unit of the work? You can also take it in terms of number of chocolate. That if by the time Jitin eat half chocolate, Mukesh eat one chocolate, Kamal eat two chocolate, right? Or you can also say it in terms of unit. Kamal can do 2 units, Mukesh will do 1 unit, and Jitin will do half unit, right? So this complete ratio can further now be taken as 4:2:1 by multiplying the whole value with 2. So by the time Kamal is eating 4 chocolate, Mukesh is eating 2 chocolate, Jitin is eating 1 chocolate. Now, Jitin can complete a piece of work in 20 days. Jitin is eating 1 chocolate in a day. Now, if Jitin can complete a work in 28 days, so at a speed of 1 chocolate per day, in 28 days, Jitin will be eating total 28 chocolates. If all three of them are working together, if all three of them, K plus M plus J, are working together, they will eat 4 plus 2 plus 1, 7 chocolates. The total work you can see is 28 chocolate, and all three of them can eat 7 chocolate per day. So in how many days they will be able to eat all these 28 chocolate? They'll be able to eat all these 28 chocolate in 4 days, right? So therefore the answer to the question is option number C. This is the correct answer. Look at question number 3 now. Pipe A can fill a tank in 12 hours, while pipe B can empty a tank in 10 hours. If both the pipes are open simultaneously, in how many hours will they empty 1/3 of the tank? Okay, this is not a different question. This is same as the previous questions that we have been doing. Here, in previous two questions, we were defining our work as eating chocolate or any number of units of work. Here, our work is to fill or empty the tank. Now, there is a tap A, a pipe A can fill the tank in 12 hours, right? While pipe B can empty the tank in 10 hours. So this is a tap which is an outlet tap because it is taking the water outside of the tank, right? Now again, exactly in a similar way, here you have to first define the work. And when I say define your work, that means I'm talking about the capacity of the tank that you have to fill or empty, right? Let's assume that, so our work has to be a capacity of the tank. Take a number which is a multiple of 12 and 10. You can take any number. You can also take it 1. You can also take it x. But taking it 1 or x unnecessarily will make my calculation quite tough. If I want my calculation to remain in integral format, then I need to take a number which is a multiple of 12 and 10. Let's assume the total value. Let's assume the total capacity of the tank is a multiple of 12 and 10. Let's take it as 60 liter. Let's assume the tank is of 60 liter. Now, if tap A can fill the tank in 12 hours, can I say that in 1 hour, tap A will be filling in 60 upon 12, that means 5 liter, right? So capacity of the tank A is that, tap A is that A can throw 5 liter of the water inside the tank in 1 hour. And because B can empty the whole tank in 10 hours, so in 1 hour, B will be taking 60 liters of the tank outside. So I'm placing a negative sign here, just to show that the water is going out in the case of B, because B is an outlet pipe. So B will now be taking 6 liters per hour water outside the tank. Now, if both of the tabs are open, if I open the tab A as well as I open the tab B, then you can see that if I open both the tabs, then 5 liter per hour water will be coming from tab A, 6 liter per hour water will be going out from the tab B. So overall, in 1 hour, the tank will get empty by 1 liter. So in 1 hour, 1 liter of the tank, 1 liter water will be going outside the tank. So I want the tank to get empty. In how many hours? How can they empty 1/3 of the tank? So in 1 hour, 1 liter is going out, right? The 1/3 tank of this is 20 liter, right? So to get the 20 liter outside of the tank, I will be needing total 20 hours. In 1 hour, 1 liter is 1 liter water is going out. So in 20 liter water will be going outside the tank in 20 hours. So D would be the correct answer to the question, right? Now here's the question number 4. Kevin can complete these over 10 days, and Gunjan is thrice as efficient as Kevin. If they work together, what's a portion of the work done by Gunjan? Kevin can complete a piece of work in 12 days. Now, Gunjan is thrice as efficient as Kevin. What does it mean? Thrice as efficient as Kevin, that means if Kevin efficiency is 1, then Gunjan efficiency would be 3, right? So that means if they work together, what is the portion of the work done by Gunjan? Okay, that's a very basic question. I see that out of total work of 4 unit, if I assume my total work is 4 unit, out of total 4 unit, Gunjan will be doing 3 units of the work and Kevin will be doing 1 unit of the work, right? That's the efficiency ratio. By the time Kevin eat 1 chocolate, Gunjan will eat 3 chocolate. By the time Kevin is doing 1 unit, Gunjan is doing 3 unit. So out of 4 unit, Gunjan is doing 3 unit. So that will always be the portion of the work done by Gunjan. It does not matter what is the number of units you are taking. So this question can straight away be answered by using this ratio only. Answer would be 3 by 4. There's no point of using this information that Kevin can complete a piece of work in 12 days. Even if I use this information, my answer will not get changed, because when I say that Kevin is eating three chocolate in a day, then in 12 days Kevin will be eating 36 chocolate, right? And Gunjan is eating 36 chocolate, right? And by the time Gunjan is eating 36 chocolate, that's my total work, right? That's my total work. So out of 4 unit, Gunjan is doing 3. Out of 4 unit, Gunjan is doing 3 unit. Kevin is doing 1 unit. If I take it at 36, in that case, Gunjan will be doing 27. Kevin is doing 9. Still, Gunjan is doing 27 out of 36, which in terms of ratio is still 3 by 4. There's no point of using this information to answer the question. You can straight away answer this question from this point only, right? Answer would be A option. Question number 5. 14 workers can dig a trench 80-meter deep in 8 days if they work for 6 hours. The total we have 14 workers. They can dig a trench which is 80-meter deep in 8 days if they work for 6 hours per day. If 2 workers do not show up for the job, how many more hours do they need to work every day to complete the work within time? And 2 workers do not show up, that means now we have only 12 workers, right? It, they are still supposed to dig the trench for 80 meters, right? And they have to do the work in 8 days only. But we are supposed to find out how many hours per day they need to work more, because 2 workers are absent now, right? So you see that, guys, it's a very simple question. What you can do is 14 workers when work for 6 hours per day, they are basically working for 84 hours per day, right? The total work that is being done is of 84 hours on daily basis. Now, if I do not want to change my number of days and my work is also constant, but the number of workers are 12, now tell me what number I should take here so that 12 into this number should be equal to 84 hours per day. What should I multiply 12 with so that my total work is still same on daily basis? If I'm still doing the same amount of work on daily basis, my number of days will remain same. That means I will still be able to manage the work within 8 days. So 12 into 7 we know is 84. That means now every worker need to do the work for 7 hours per day. Earlier they were working for 6 hours per day. Now they are working for 7 hours per day. So that means they are working 1 hour more now. So option C is the correct answer to the question.